Happy Monday, January 18th, 2021. I hope you had a wonderful Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. commemorative holiday. You know, something I was thinking about today, I did some math. So he was born in January 1929. He died April 1968, right? So he was 39 years old when he passed. Well, I told you this morning how he graduated from high school at 15 and graduated from college, Morehouse, at 19. And he died at 39. So he really had 20 years after his formal training, college training, to ministry and social activism and community relations and being a pastor. So 20 years. I said he could do that much impact in 2 decades. You're 19, like I said, the age he graduated from college. So, you know, he was very motivated. What will all of us do with the additional, if we have 20 years, right? We want to put as much as we can. It's not the quantity of our days and years, but it's the quality. Are we really maximizing the opportunities that we have? And something about that, the age 19 and 20, because you have less than 6 months to be 20. In Exodus, we would have gone to this chapter, Exodus 30, I believe, verse 14. They were talking about how the Israelites at a certain age had to give a portion of their silver to the Lord as an offering. And they were named the age of 20. And it says in one version, everyone counted who is at least 20 years old must give this contribution to the Lord. Now, some of us have passed 20, double the amount of time. But like I said, if we had 20 more years, if we had 20 more months, if we had 20 more days, what will we do with the amount of time that God has given us? We don't know. It might be 20 more weeks. We don't know. But I know I want to be diligent. I want to be focused. I want to do the will of God like never before. What about you, Timotheus? You about to turn 20 in less than 6 months. What do you have to say about that? Or Dr. Martin Luther King having, been able to do so much in that amount of time.
I'd rather live 30 impactful years than 80 meaningless years when I did with all my time.
80 meaningless years. I told you about my girlfriend who, when I went to her funeral, and she was in her 30s, early 40s, and she went to medical school, physician. She went overseas. She helped build clinics. She did so much in her short life and was able to have 2 children. And I was just amazed of so many people who spoke about her. Well, the Lord wants us to continually to look to Him, and He will guide us. He will show us our preordained plans. Like I said, we were talking about sororities and fraternities earlier, and a lot of people want to get connected to those organizations. One, because of the affiliation and perhaps the opportunities, but they think it's a network and you get the hookup and connections. And believe me, I work with a lot of people who are affiliated with these Greek organizations. Listen, God will guide you in the path that He wants you to be on and in. He's the one who have designed the plans for us. Plans to prosper, to give us a hope, a future, and an expected end. So with that in mind, we would have gone to Proverbs 18. When we're not sure what to do with the time that we have. Listen, the promise is in verse 16, a woman's gift maketh room for him or her. God knows how to clear the Red Seas of the world system and make it a clear passage so the children, His people, the worshipers, will be able to pass on dry land. And everybody else will be like, whoa, what happened? Because you have the favor of God in your life and you're following His way. And bringeth him before great men, powerful people. And people will be like, how are you in the room? How are you at the table? Right? The Lord said that He promises that He will prepare a table before our enemies in the presence of them. And the most important thing is he will anoint our head with oil. Our cup will run over. That means goodness and mercy will follow us, and it will flow from us all the days of our life. And we shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Did you get anything from Proverbs 18?
Oh, yeah, verse 9.
Verse 9 says, he also that is slothful in his work is brother to him that is of a great waster.
Yeah, wasteful of gifts, laziness, that's all it is.
Yeah. And if anything today, like I said, if Dr. King was able to accomplish all of that, and you know the FBI and Hoover, wanted to get all this on him, but he still was able to persevere. What are we doing? Let's be diligent with the gifts God's given us.